Hi, I'm David Rice, and I'm here with my partners Matt Naylor and David Mazziliani. 2 years ago, we founded Flow Nonfiction together.
You know, we're all filmmakers, so we really love branded documentary. And I think one of the things we've tried to do since we started as a company is to really build a community of people around the genre. And we've gotten to work with just some awesome folks.
Yeah, we've had the chance to work with some really progressive, smart marketers, and we're excited to share their thoughts and ideas about the work that we've done together. So enjoy.
So what is branded documentary, and why do marketers want to do branded documentary now in a new digital and socially empowered era? In the last 5 to 10 years, we've seen the rise of social media, which has given everybody the power to be a content producer and to talk back. Brand is now a shared experience between people. And if you don't start talking about your brand and engaging consumers in a dialogue, they're going to have that conversation on their own anyway.
When you're having an ongoing conversation 24/7 with your fan base, you do need something to talk about. And for a brand like Pantene, that can't be shampoo.
Brands know they need to do good, but then the question arises, how do you let people know what you're doing without coming braggadocious and coming across in a negative, insincere way?
Rule number 1 is show, don't tell, right? And what we've learned is that when influencers and media will get interested in your campaign is when you can show them the results or the impact that campaign has had on a human being's life.
When we talk about a branded documentary, what we're talking about is a way of persuading people to engage in some sort of dialogue in a way that uses all the best features and strengths of film. It's pictorial, it's visual, it's storytelling, it's dramatic, It involves some sort of transformation or change in the subject matter. No one wants to hear a story where nothing changes.
Consumers need stories where they feel a sense of transparency. So I think documentaries are always a great way to really be more truthful.
The documentary approach captures the human element of what the brand is doing, not the marketing element, the human element.
A lot of our commitments are, a massive scale, millions and millions of lives, millions of dollars, which is certainly something we pride ourselves on. But those numbers are not what's going to get people to lean in and care about it. Showing that halfway around the world, one of these commitments is actually changing how a girl is empowered in her community. It's huge.
To me, documentary is the perfect medium and probably the only right medium for communicating cause, because as soon as you start scripting things, you flipped the balance of power in a way that's antithetical to what you should be doing with cause. You're putting the brand at the center instead of putting the people and the cause at the center of the story and letting them tell you what it means.
It really reflects digital. Digital is looser. Digital could always change based on feedback we're getting from consumers. Shooting in a documentary format, it makes it a much more fluid marketing piece for us.
You can show that narrative, but also balance the needs of the marketer just at the right level, so the cause and the people who benefit are the heroes of the story, but you're always aware of who made that happen.
And when you view it, you feel good about the brand. You don't feel like the brand is only doing this because they have to. It's because this is the right thing to do.
In an unprecedented era of distrust in companies and corporations, when you tell a real story, an authentic story, you are stopping that trend in its tracks. That reflects positively on the brand. It also impacts that consumer so that they would certainly feel like they could trust that brand because other real people do, and because you have seen the impact, the real effect that it's had on people's lives.